Hi everyone. So I'm starting to play with the OAK-1 and I am going to walk through the tutorial on the Luxonos website. You can get to this particular tutorial by going to this URL at the top, but it's docs.luxonos.com/en/latest/pages/tutorials first_steps. And really I'm just going to walk through these steps. You can read about it, of course, yourself, but I thought sometimes it's easier and more instructive just to see someone walking through the steps. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm on that page and I'm starting to go down. And the first thing they want you to do is do a git clone of the Depth AI Git repository. So I'll do that here. It doesn't take very long. We're going to cd into the Depth AI directory. And the first thing it wants us to do is go ahead and create a Python virtual environment. So I'll do that, Python 3-m-venv. I'm just going to do it exactly how they suggested. So I'm going to call it myvenv. And I'm going to go ahead and source that. And let's just take a look at the version of Python I'm using. I'm using 3.8.5, which I realize is a little dated. All right, so the first thing they want you to do after you do all that is install the requirements, and they actually have a script to do that. It's Python 3 or Python, depending on your particular version. Python, and then install requirements.py. And that's going to take a few minutes, so I will pause and come back when it's done. All right, that's finally complete. That probably took about 2 or 3 minutes. And once that's done, the next thing we can do is run the demo script. Let me clear the screen. And we can type Python Depth AI demo. And that does take a minute to fire up. And while that's coming up, the rest of the tutorial or the post on the Luxonos site, it goes through all the different options. This is what the application is going to look like, and it goes through all the different model options that you have available to you. And we'll take a look at some of those. There we go. And there we are. It starts with the MobileNet SSD. So it's going to go ahead and detect me as a person. Let's see if I can't get it to, yeah, there we go. It's detecting some chairs and sofa every now and then. See, that's pretty, that's a great frame rate. It's a good looking camera too. And once you get here, there are other models that you can choose. For example, we can just go ahead and select one of these. Let's do the Face Detection Retail 04, and then you want to hit apply and restart. Now, if this is your first time, it will try to download the actual model and save it in a cache directory. So yours might take a little bit longer because I've already done this once before. So it's probably using the one out of the cache directory. But here you go. Now it's able to detect faces. And we can do, let's look at a couple of other things that we could do here. How about do a deep lab version 3. And again, you always have to hit apply and restart. And there, now this one does the human segmentation. So you can see now it's figuring out and segmenting out me as the person out of this particular frame. And if we take a look at the documentation, it goes through a lot of the things that you can do. And I'm only using the OAK right now, not the stereo depth OAK. So it goes through and lets you know about here's the default model. These are the things that it can detect, and then it goes through a whole list of the other models that you can run through. And this is a nice summary of all the ones that are available from the demo script. So real quick, that's how you get that set up. It was super easy. I hope you found that helpful.